Hello, friends. Book summary of Detach and Attract that explores the key points of the book in depth. Introduction: Detach and Attract by Dr. Nitin Shori provides a transformative approach to understanding relationships, emotional intelligence, and personal growth. The core principle of the book is simple yet powerful. True attraction and meaningful relationships arise not from clinging or dependency, but from emotional detachment. The book invites readers to let go of toxic patterns, release emotional baggage, and embrace emotional independence. By doing so, they can attract healthier and more fulfilling connections, not just with others, but with themselves as well. Key themes and concepts. 1. Emotional dependency versus emotional independence. Drive. Shori begins the book by discussing the difference between emotional dependency and emotional independence. Emotional dependency is the reliance on others for validation, approval, and a sense of worth. This dependency creates insecurity and often results in unhealthy, imbalanced relationships. In contrast, emotional independence involves the ability to be emotionally self sufficient, not relying on others to define your happiness or self worth. By cultivating emotional independence, you become a more grounded, confident, and attractive person. Emotional independence doesn't mean isolation or detachment from others. Instead, it's about being emotionally whole and not allowing your happiness to depend on external factors. Second, understanding. Detachment. Dr. Shori explores the concept of detachment, which is often misunderstood. Detachment is not about cutting off from people or becoming distant and aloof. Rather, it refers to letting go of unhealthy emotional attachments and the need for constant validation. It's about engaging in relationships without being consumed by them or letting them dictate your emotional state. Detachment allows you to be fully present in relationships without fear of rejection or abandonment. It means loving and caring for others without becoming overly dependent on them for your emotional needs. Through detachment, you can achieve emotional freedom and clarity. The power of the law of attraction. The book delves into the law of attraction, explaining that what you attract into your life is often a reflection of your inner emotional state. When you are emotionally dependent, needy, or anxious, you tend to attract similar energy. People who may also be emotionally dependent or bring drama into your life. However, when you detach from these unhealthy attachments and focus on self love and emotional security, you naturally draw in people and experiences that align with your higher self and desires. Dr. Shori emphasizes that by focusing on emotional independence and peace, you create a space for attracting positive and meaningful relationships. The law of attraction works when we stop seeking validation and instead focus on nurturing our own emotional well-being. 4. Identifying and breaking toxic patterns. A significant portion of the book is dedicated to recognizing and overcoming toxic emotional patterns in relationships. Dr. Shori identifies common behaviors such as codependency, fear of abandonment, jealousy, and the constant need for approval. These patterns are often rooted in past experiences or insecurities and can manifest in ways that are destructive to relationships. Dr. Shori encourages readers to become self aware and notice these patterns as they arise. He offers strategies to shift from these toxic behaviors toward healthier ways of relating to others. Self-reflection, mindfulness, and emotional regulation techniques are suggested to help break these patterns. 5. Establishing healthy boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries is another vital aspect of emotional detachment. Boundaries are the limits you set in relationships that protect your emotional well-being. Healthy boundaries allow you to interact with others in a way that respects your needs, values, and personal space without being overly influenced by others' expectations. Dr. Shori explains how many people struggle with boundaries, often out of a fear of rejection or a desire to please others. By learning how to assert boundaries and say no when necessary, individuals can preserve their emotional health and create more balanced, respectful relationships. 6. Detachment in romantic relationships. One of the most powerful aspects of emotional detachment is its impact on romantic relationships. Dr. Shori suggests that when you are emotionally detached, in the healthiest sense of the word, you can approach romantic relationships from a place of self-assurance rather than desperation. This makes you more attractive to others because you are not seeking a partner to fill a void or validate your worth. The book addresses how many people get stuck in unhealthy patterns of attachment in romantic relationships, whether through jealousy, insecurity, or fear of being alone. By practicing detachment, individuals can avoid these traps and form more mature, stable relationships. Dr. Shori provides actionable advice on how to cultivate this detachment, such as focusing on self-care, developing personal interests, and maintaining independence while in a relationship. 7. Building self-worth and self-love. A major emphasis of the book is on cultivating self-love and self-worth. Detachment requires a solid foundation of self-esteem because, without it, emotional independence becomes difficult to achieve. Dr. Shori offers exercises and tips for building self-confidence, such as practicing positive self-talk, surrounding yourself with supportive people, and engaging in activities that promote personal growth. The author encourages readers to stop seeking validation from external sources and to instead turn inward for affirmation. When you love and value yourself, you stop relying on others for approval, which in turn makes you more attractive and magnetic to those who genuinely appreciate you. 8. Mindfulness and emotional regulation. Mindfulness is another key practice emphasized in the book. Dr. Shori explains how mindfulness can help you become more aware of your emotions, triggers, and thoughts, allowing you to detach from reactive patterns. By becoming an observer of your emotions instead of being consumed by them, you can make conscious decisions rather than reacting impulsively. Mindfulness also plays a role in emotional regulation. The book teaches how to manage emotions like fear, anger, and anxiety through deep breathing, meditation, and self-reflection. By developing emotional intelligence, you can navigate relationships with greater ease and clarity. 9. The art of letting go. The concept of letting go is a central theme in Detach and Attract. Dr. Shori emphasizes the importance of releasing attachments to past relationships, negative experiences, and expectations. Letting go frees you from emotional burdens and opens up space for new, healthier experiences. Whether it's letting go of resentment, past failures, or the need to control outcomes, the act of releasing allows you to move forward with a sense of emotional freedom and openness. 10. Attracting healthy relationships. By practicing detachment, building self-worth, and maintaining healthy boundaries, you become more attractive to the right kinds of relationships. Dr. Shori explains that when you are emotionally free and self-sufficient, you are more likely to attract partners, friends, and colleagues who align with your values and support your personal growth. Detachment, in this sense, is not about pushing people away, but about creating the right environment for genuine, healthy connections to thrive. Practical exercises and strategies. Throughout the book, Dr. Shori includes a variety of practical exercises to help readers apply the principles of detachment. Journaling, prompts to identify emotional triggers and patterns. Breathing and relaxation techniques for emotional regulation. Mindfulness practices to cultivate presence and self-awareness. Visualization techniques to imagine healthy, fulfilling relationships. Conclusion. Detach and Attract is a powerful, thought-provoking guide for anyone looking to transform their relationships and inner emotional life. By letting go of unhealthy dependencies and cultivating emotional independence, readers can attract more fulfilling relationships and live with greater peace and authenticity. The book offers a roadmap to breaking free from toxic patterns and achieving personal and emotional freedom. Dr. Shori's advice is both practical and transformative, offering actionable tools for lasting change and growth. Through detachment, readers are empowered to become their best selves and naturally attract the love and success they deserve. This comprehensive guide to emotional detachment and attraction provides a fresh perspective on relationships and personal development, showing that when we let go of attachment, we make room for the abundance and happiness we seek. Thanks for listening.